Bienvenidos to Straightforward
or Not.
The only podcast that gives you straightforward answers.
Or not.
Or not. We're still figuring it out.
We are.
We are. So, I mean, we will see how it goes. So, what are we going to be talking about today?
Today, sex, intimacy, and just the personal life of connecting with people.
Okay. But first, we have to let the kids know.
The most important part.
The most.
Comment, like, subscribe, share, repost all of our videos on Spotify, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok.
We see you. We see you. You come every single week and you watch. But somehow you're shy and you don't want to press subscribe. Why? I have no idea. But we're going to work on that.
Yes.
Therapy works. Therapy works.
This is your therapy on this.
Yeah. I never done it, but I heard it works. So, have you done it?
No.
Okay, so
supposedly it works.
So you do
Word
it.
of mouth.
You come back, subscribe, and comment. Let us know it works.
Exactly.
Best way to go about it. Okay, so where can we start?
Ooh, let's start
At the beginning.
At the beginning, at the tip.
Wow, who said you were not funny? Oh, that was me.
I know, that was you.
That was
Jesus.
me.
Doesn't even like the humor anymore.
No, absolutely not. Okay.
Let's start with sex. Let's just go straight into it.
That's what she said. Go straight into it. Let's not play games. Okay, so let's tell everybody how we got here. I think that's very important. Can't speak. Wait, did I ever knew how to? Let's start at the beginning. And what triggered me to want to do this is because I heard you talk about sex and how you perceived it and how. Go ahead, tell the kids what you told me that time in the car.
Yeah. So sex is, for me, it's a very different aspect. You have different forms of sex. You have different kinkiness levels, vanilla to extreme. Mm-hmm. And there's also the emotional part of sex where you really connect two people. And I don't believe a lot of people get to this point. And what a lot of people would refer to as like almost a tantric sex, where two people come together.
Okay, well, can you describe that to me again and how you eat it?
Yeah, so tantric sex.
Yeah.
So what it is it's when two people come together and it's less about the physical sex, but it's more about the emotional bonding while having sex, while doing something. So it creates this level of energy that flows between two people, and both people can feel it and have this deep connection, deep bond. You can't just do this with anyone. It's not like a random one-night stand and you're just going for it. It's something where two people create this bond deep down. They really are passionate about each other.
But where this name comes from? Like, and what was your first introduction to this?
So I don't remember exactly where the name comes from. I think it's something to do with like Kama Sutra, the Indian, deep down where they were very focused on that sexual aspect, but bringing the emotions out, almost like a meditation sex mixture. As from where I heard about it, reading online at a very young age, I got into, I think, kind of the kinkier sex. I'm not going to say who in my family kind of introduced me to it. And I somehow or another found this, and it was a very interesting thing because now you're mixing emotions with sex, creating a deeper connection.
Okay. I want to make sure that I'm not the only one lost over here, like the kids at home, not like the adults watching. Which is, what is the difference between connection and the intimacy of it all in making love? Are they different, or?
I think making love is just passionate sex.
Okay.
That's not necessarily kinky.
Okay.
I think sex itself is such a broad category that contains everything. And I think intimacy is not necessarily sex. Intimacy can be holding, like hand holding, hugging, cuddling. It's that intimate connection between people.
But what's the one that you were saying, the Kama Sutra?
Tantric. So Kama Sutra. So it's like the sex. So tantric is taking that level of intimacy and taking sex and combining them together.
And necessary. So what I'm getting off is not about, like, I would say the ejaculation overall. It's about the journey.
It's about the journey. It's about the experience through the whole entire process of it.
Is this something that you have like introduced to somebody else, or there's two people that have a common ground upon it and they come in together?
This was introducing it to someone else and having one.
Introducing it to somebody else.
It was a moment between two people.
Okay, got it.
That I wanted to experiment and try, and it honestly, in the moment of what happened, neither of us expected it. It was just one of those things that right place, right time, right moment.
Got it.
And all of a sudden, this powerful sensation and energy just took over. And both of us, we were literally staring each other in the eyes, did not break eye contact, no blinking whatsoever.
Okay, this is awkward now for me.
It was awkward. But it's awkward. It's not in the moment. And it's awkward if you're not.
It's not in the moment. It's only looking back into it.
Not even, well, when you think about it, it's really awkward of just staring someone in the eyes as you're having sex. Because you're like, okay, great. Is it a performance? Is it not? But in this moment, like that awkwardness is out the window. All it is a deep, passionate connection between two people, and you just feel it. And most people in their lives will never be able to experience this because their vulnerabilities and being able to step down and feeling comfortable enough to be that vulnerable, because you're completely open at this point. It's almost like everything's off, everyone closes off. But it's
words that you're using right now. It's completely open. Hopefully, because if it was closed, I don't know.
Something's going wrong at that point. But it's just, your emotions are completely open. You're completely vulnerable on every level. And it's just, none of that matters. It's the two of you together, coming together to creating the spark. And it just flows between the two of you. It's really weird to describe, but it's such a powerful thing. And it's probably been one of my best actually, it has been one of my top 3 best sexual experiences ever. And it's one of those things that I'll always remember, the actual feeling of in that moment. Okay. And it didn't last that long, but still. No, the whole experience was longer. But that moment didn't last that long, but it's still one of the best ever.
I love all the words that you use. Like, I'm trying to take it seriously, but the vocabularies that you're using don't go along with it. You're like, it was amazing. It didn't last that long. It's like, okay.
It didn't last that long.
No, okay.
And here's,
so I have
what is your,
go for it. Because mine are going to come with...
Just not here. Hands above the table.
Put your hands where they are. Let me see them. No, I just have so many questions. And I think because sometimes we have talked on previous episodes about trauma and stuff like that, and things that sometimes we normalize. And we don't know, which could be common sense to other people. And to you, it's completely like, what? And to me, I feel like I've always been somebody who's extremely self-aware. Yeah. But sometimes you only know what you know.
Yeah.
And to me, hearing you talk about all of that was like, oh, wait, like I have sex completely wrong in my head. Because to me, it had never felt that way. Sex to me had never felt, and I don't know if it's sad or not, but it had never felt like a personal, intimate connection with somebody. To me, I've always felt. I'm learning English for you guys right now. I've always felt like a performance. I always felt like a test. I always felt like I'm over here, I'm with somebody, I'm enjoying their company. But for me to take this to the next level, I have to do a good job. For me to. So for me, sex, I never felt like, oh, such a chill experience that I'm just over here having a great time. For me, I always felt like, no, I need to do a good job because I want this person to want me.
Yes.
I want this person to want to come back for more. So for me, I never have this like experience. It's just like, so it haven't, to tell you the truth, I never felt like that great. Okay, I'm going to say something and I feel like I'm going to regret it after I say it.
Say it.
And it's going to live in the internet forever, but whatever. I felt that I have had better sexual encounters and a hookup that I do in a relationship.
I can see exactly where that comes from.
Really? Okay,
yeah.
Thank God. Let me explain now before. So for me, and once again, this is not just like with everybody. This just, I'm just doing the math and doing the percentage between them. And for me, when it came down to, I'm not a big fan of hookup and stuff like that, but the times I have done it, I have felt even a little bit more free in the sense of like, I'm doing this, I'm doing it, and I'm satisfied in myself, and I'm not thinking necessarily about you.
Yes.
And somehow that makes my performance better because I'm just doing the deed.
You're getting it in.
Wow. Okay, I'm just doing what I have to do. And maybe that not caring and stuff like that actually gives me better ratings. Because and then
1 through 5.
Yeah, that gets me a better rating to the point that they always want to come back for more.
Yeah.
And then in my relationships, because I want to do a good job, because I want you to want me, I want you to be satisfied with me, I want you to not crave somebody else, I want to crack your back right. That for me, then that becomes more stressful because I want to make sure that I do a good job. I want to make sure that I'm fulfilling all the things and all your cavities that you fulfill. That for me, that's more stressful. And then when you talk about like, oh my God, being with a partner and being this relaxed experience that is just in the moment, it's like, wow, I never have experienced that.
It's a challenge because on one side you're performing, right, and you want it, and I can see exactly why the one night stands or the hookups are a lot easier because you don't care. You don't care what they think. There's no emotions in it. It's just physical sex, and maybe there's a little emotion of like passion, but it's not anything of like love or I really like you and I want to be gentle or I don't want to go too hard. And that's
nobody ever said that.
Well, that's also something that I've learned a lot is a lot of people in relationships, the kinkiness can sometimes turn down because the more emotions you feel, the less rough you want to go.
Oh, sometimes, like, sorry that I interrupt you. I always say that, but I'm not really.
Go for it.
But for me, I feel like there's a lot of people that have some kinks that actually turn them down when they're in a relationship. And that doesn't mean that they still don't want them. I feel some people, even women, go through this a lot. They don't want to be judged by their kinks.
Yeah.
So they do like the most vanilla thing because like I want to be taken serious.
I think nowadays it's less so of that. I think we've been open more as a society and people are saying, look, kinks are accepted. Where I disagree with that is I think too many people are going on the extremes. I think we've talked about this before, if not mistaken, where the openness of kinks is allowing people to branch into that space. It does two negative things. Then I'll go to the positive. One, there's too many inexperiences, so people are having bad experiences, and they're like, I don't want this anymore. And then the second one is I get this adrenaline rush, and I love it. What more can I do? I'm never satisfied. And that's also the thing of you need to have a stop button of when is enough enough? When is too much too much? And I'm not going to go into specifically of some that I've heard about or not done necessarily, but I've heard about.
I want to know. The hell?
We're not going to, not for YouTube. We'll get demonetized.
Okay.
But there's certain things that get too extreme. Right? There's one thing of if you're going to be into kink and whipping and chains and forced orgasms and restraints and all of that, but to what degree? Yeah. And then it's like, is someone a slave that's owned 24/7? That's extreme. Now, some people love it and they don't want to ever make a decision in their life, but like, when does those lines get blurred too much? Yeah. When do you not have a say? And what should and should not? And I'm going to get backlash for this, but whatever. I don't really give a damn. Cool. There's just too much where you push the boundary so much. Is this realistic? Is this something that can be maintained? Or is this a fantasy that should stay a fantasy, not be reality?
And let me try to relate it to my community a little bit. So I translate to it because in my community, there's people don't have a big understanding of what it is, intimacy, and what is like hookup and sex culture, like it's almost like everything is almost like a little bit blend in with each other.
Yeah.
And to me, that's the thing that, like, so some people get so used to the hookup culture of it all, and the stream of like, oh, I'm having sex with somebody, I don't know their body, I don't know who they are, I don't know how they're gonna act, I don't know that little, I think what they were called the butterflies of it all and stuff like that. And then when they get with somebody and you are consistent with them and stuff like obviously like the butterflies and all of that goes away. But I think we have romanticized the butterflies. Butterflies is just you being anxious. That's what it is. But we have put this into like, oh, the butterflies, the connection is not, and obviously, I'm all over the place, but obviously all of these things go away when you're with somebody. But they perceive that as like, oh, it's getting boring. Why I don't have the same connection? No, now you need to connect on a different level.
Yes.
And not just in the sexual matter of it all, because like it's not normal for you to feel anxious and weird and stuff like that when you are with a partner that you are consistent with.
I agree. And I also think this is starting to blend into the straight world as well, where you have hookups and relationships really tying in too much, where the distinguish is just, it's not there anymore. And you look at the signs of how many relationships break up or how many divorces are happening, and the numbers are skyrocketing. Infidelity or cheating is so rampant nowadays. And people not being faithful or people wanting something else rather than settling and fixing. And
I mean, there's a lot of options out there.
There's a lot of options.
So sometimes it's better to think of like, oh yeah, it's better to go out there and X, Y, and Z.
100%. But there's also the downside of that, right? You get that new shiny toy and then you keep getting the new shiny toy. And it's like, what's the difference between the old one and the new one? What? You didn't claim it? You didn't use it? You haven't stuck it in yet? Or be stuck in? You haven't, like, that's about it.
Mess.
And the thing is, you have to be happy with what you have. It kind of comes back to like the insecurities and the body positivity of loving yourself.
You know what it is too as well? I think this is the main one that I want to make sure. Some people have romanticized, I don't know even know if that's the right word for this topic, but or for what I'm going to say, which is some people don't want to teach others of what they like or not. They want somebody to just figure it out, knowing what to do, how to do it. And sometimes it's like, hey, no, I want it this way. I want it to the left. I want to be Beyonce. I don't know. It's just like those things. And sometimes like you have to teach your partner and you have to tell them like, okay, this way and that way, and not see it in a negative way.
Yeah, you have to teach. I think that's part of it's part of the issue. People either want you to figure it out or they want you to teach them everything. It's like, look, learn together, grow together, have that communication together. And even if it's a friends with benefit or a hookup, still have that open dialogue going. Because here's the thing. If you want to have someone to teach you over and over again, what happens when they don't? What happens when you run out of things? What happens when you have to be in the driver's seat? Is it going to fail? Most likely.
The driver's seat. Is that straight people though? We say top or bottom. You say driver.
No, this is like driving a car.
You say,
leading
you're like passenger princess of the driver. I'm like, wow, I don't know anything about straight people. That's what you guys do.
You have to... You have to be happy with what you're doing.
Tell us if you want a part 2, because I think we can do a part 2, and we can go more into like kinks.
We'll go more into kinks. We'll go more into everything.
Yes.
And by the way, if you do not comment, this is a comment section only.
Yes.
We want you to subscribe. We want all that.
Yes.
But for this episode, if you want a part 2, say you want a part 2. Say what you want. Do you want the kink? Do you want our personal experiences?
Say what you want. Say how you want it.
Exactly. Don't leave details. Don't go too explicit. We don't want to be shut down. We're too early to be canceled.
Details, please.
Yeah.
But no, please. I want to talk about it. So let's make sure that you guys do the same thing, because if you don't, then we will move on to the next.
I know.
So
it's crazy.
Tell the kids what to do now.
And on that note,
follow
us on Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, and YouTube. Subscribe, like, comment, repost, everything that we need.
Subscribe,
Look,
please.
you
Subscribe.
have no reason. It's free.
Free.
Oh, stop giving us headaches.
Yes.
We
Jesus
need
Christ.
this. We're growing. Thank you for everyone watching. Thank you for the few people that are commenting and like. We love you. It's amazing. And telling other friends.
Yes.
But keep doing it more. We have over 1,000 per video, and it's anywhere from 10 to 15 likes. Crazy. Doesn't make sense.
Give me more.
Gay viewers, there we go.
Okay, bye. We're done.